What is this? The year of the Twin Otter? I don't know what to draw more attention to right now in this intro. The amazing 1.6 meter 4S capable Twin Otter by Hobby King, or this amazing hat on my head. I know, I'm not trying to be cool, I'm just trying to beat the heat because we're in 90+ degrees Fahrenheit weather, and we literally had to bring a pop-up tent and everything just to do this video today because it's so hot. Okay, here we go, looping it. I did not obviously nosedive down or anything for that loop. Oh, look at that beautiful clean loop. But we don't mind the heat when we have something so cool to go with it. Guys, this is a behemoth of an airplane. I don't know if you can really appreciate how big this is. It's just shy of 2 meters, really. Do a straight up roll. I don't think I've done one.
Nope.
Yeah, that was nice.
It's just shy of 1 whole and 8.
Pretty crazy. And it comes in very competitively priced at $399 with the floats. This is a plug and play setup, so you just need a receiver and a battery to fly. And again, the battery's a 4S 2200. You can go bigger, but I'm amazed that it can fly on that small of a battery, so I'm very excited to see how it performs. Check out those awesome striped props. This thing is going to be mesmerizing to fly, but don't forget it does have flaps, every single bit of functionality that you could ask for in this plane, and insanely bright LEDs. I also want to point out the landing gear. We're not just looking at some little spring wire landing gear. We actually have functioning shocks. Oopsie, don't break that. We have functioning shocks here, dampening on that, which is amazing.
And real windows.
Yes, they're not just stickers, which some people are saying there might be a couple scale details about another airplane that are slightly better than this one, like plastic glued on windshield wipers, but in my opinion, less stickers, more windows are awesome. And let's just say you're throwing a party. You know, a Twin Otter party, because there's so many Twin Otters out right now that you could easily have a Twin Otter party and you just don't have enough room for all your Twin Otter friends. Well, ta-da, now you have room for all your Twin Otter friends. Really, that is a big difference. Michael Scott, Office reference, anyone? Yeah, okay.
Bonus points if you got that before Nate said that.
Abby, I'm assuming you like the tall, skinny one? Yes.
I wonder why.
Okay, yes, okay. Well, good answer.
Dad jokes all day long.
All day long, baby. The only way we're going to beat the heat is by turning this on and getting some airflow going. So very quickly, I just want you guys to see we're literally flying on a 4S 2200 milliamp battery. And while we're talking about these, just briefly, these are linked in the description box below. They come in at about half the price of
Turnigy batteries?
Yeah, that's nice. Turnigy. I think that one's like $21, $22, whereas like the alternative smart battery, very comparable, would be about 40 plus. So,
oh wow.
Yeah, I mean, you're paying for the technology with the smart batteries, but also this will fly the plane just like the other one. I can't get over how bright the lights are. I think you guys will be able to see them even in this extremely bright day. Without further ado, as someone recently commented on the channel, less scabbing, more flying, so let's go. Has a very cool sound.
That's a nice little sunshade right there, mate.
You know, it would be crazy if you could actually buy that by someone made in America.
That would be crazy.
That you can just imagine supporting a small family when you buy one of these for probably way less than I should be charged. Yeah, that's right, I sell these. I make these, I 3D print them, and I ship them out, and I make almost no money profit on them. So that's how much I love you guys. Linked in the description box below. I really genuinely think I've had about 50 plus people, I think, buy one of those from me since I've been making them, and I've had nothing but 5-star reviews, except for the one guy that left me 1-star review because the post office was slow.
I thought there was another guy who got mad because it didn't fit the transmitter that you didn't ever say it fit.
He left a 3-star review because his transmitter wasn't on my list, but he bought it anyway and got mad about it.
Sounds about right.
Here we go. Ooh, mesmerizing props. Look at that. All right, I'm fully prepared to have to do some trimming on this maiden flight. See how well, yeah, taxi's good. Okay, you ready?
Ready.
Clear for takeoff. Oh yeah, that's great. Feels powerful. Okay, let's see. Oh, I don't need much trim at all, if any. That's awesome. Okay. My wheel was a little off-centered. I had to give a lot of right rudder for takeoff, to be honest. Look at that big plane, Abby. That looks really good. And I'm just cruising at about half throttle. Let's do more throttle down the runway, full throttle pass right now. Here we go, full throttle. Oh yeah, this feels good. And climbing
Sounds so good.
roll it over in that climb. Oh, this is amazing. This is amazing. It's a big, gentle giant. It feels very scale. Oh, that's hands-free. I don't feel like I need to trim this at all, and we have very little wind today. There's with a little rudder input on that bank.
And this is the biggest twin otter at this price range, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome.
That's a good bang for your buck on this one, from what I can tell so far. I had a good feeling because we had the bush mule, the Avios bush mule on our channel years ago, and it was an amazing airplane. One of my favorites, really stood out, and this is made by the same company. It feels like just as high of quality, if not higher by now. Those lights, you can actually see them. They are so bright. Daniel, my son, 2 years old, helped me build this thing. And when those lights were shining on him, man, he was pumped. Okay, here we go, looping it. I did not obviously nosedive down or anything for that loop. Oh, look at that beautiful, clean loop. Man, this is a great airplane. This flies really well. Let's, Abby, I think we're gonna have to ask the question.
Will it snap?
Not too bad for a big old giant thing. So we could get a much more aggressive snap out of this if we wanted to. We're gonna go flaps on, full flaps, and do a slow throttle pass. We could get way more aggressive snaps if we wanted, because throttling up. These ESCs that are on board are set up to have differential thrust and reverse capabilities. So just like the competition, but this came out, what, like a year or more ago? Very nice airplane. I have no idea what that bug is flying.
I'm terrified.
Like, sounds like an A-10's trying to take us out. Which would be more like... I know, I'm not dumb. I don't know what that would be like.
Anyways.
This is without differential thrust. Full rudder and throttle.
Going down.
Full rudder and throttle. We can pull off a little bit of a knife edge. Let's just do a straight up roll. I don't think I've done one.
Nope.
Yeah, that was nice. Listen, when I think about a Twin Otter, if I want something in this price range, right at 400 bucks, this is awesome. This is a lot of bang for your buck. Very nicely made. Assembly wasn't hard or challenging at all. It looks good. I love the colors. Nice and bright and easy to see. It pops. Look at that. Every time it comes around that corner. Now what we're going to do is roll it over and try to invert it, which I did way too close to us, so just I had to look up really hard. You know, it's not like a 3D plane flying inverted, so I do have to maintain some elevator on that, but it's not too bad. Can we do an outside loop? Full throttle? Oh yeah. There's
nice.
no limitations with the performance of this, other than what you might expect. It's not a 3D plane, but it does fly a little sporty, and definitely super scale if you just want to keep things nice and scale. I'm going to keep it to about a 5-minute flight because we're on a 2200 milliamp battery, and it's a big airplane. Although the interesting thing is, I don't know officially, but I mean, I can tell you guys, I was just going to tell you, I have the e-flite version 2. This one feels lighter somehow than the smaller e-flite version. I don't know why, but it does. It could just be like perception. You would think it should be heavier, but it maybe the same weight, so it actually feels lighter. I don't know, but might even get a longer flight time. I don't know. We're about to test it, hopefully on the channel soon too. I just built them in the same day. Very interesting.
Are you going to do a comparison?
Everybody is going to ask. I know. I intend to, but I probably want to get some flights on both of them before I do that, to be fair.
I understand.
Yeah. Can't really compare them without having an actual user opinion, you know, of it.
You are roughly at the 5-minute time.
All right. Battery doesn't feel like it's sagging in any way. I didn't bring any of my LiPo alarms that I should have. Grr. But, okay, we'll do one more pass, and I think I want to land right to left. It has kind of a whistle sound to it.
I like it.
Air intakes on the front. Listen to it as it goes by. I'll try to zero throttle as it goes by fast. Has a very cool sound. So let's just have some crazy fun with it. We're going to climb it, do a little bit of a dive after it stalls out with flaps on there. See if we can land it right after this fall.
Nice.
Even with the wheel that needs trim. That was pretty good. I had to remember to give myself full left. Just to hold it straight, I'm full left rudder right now. I just need to straighten my wheel up. That's a me problem, not an airplane problem. Let's go get it.
What do you think?
That is a very fun scale, but also slightly sporty airplane to fly. I don't remember having that much fun with the Bush Mule, but that's going to be one of my proud planes to fly. Like if I wanted to bring something to an air show or something, this would be a really good airplane to kind of show off because it's so big, and anything with more than one motor is always a head turner. That's very cool. Again, that sunshade's linked in the description box below. Highly recommend it. Guys, it's 1.6 meters. I love the price point of this giant airplane. It's got everything under the sun that you could hope for. Functional ESCs that have differential thrust and the capabilities of reversing. We have optional floats that are included that seem very high quality. They're not just the mass-produced floats that are, you know, thrown on to make it work. They actually have decals that match the Twin Otter and everything. Why in the world did they think, oh, we'll give everyone the optional, you know, different nose? I have no idea, but it's just nice, right? We have real little window pockets on there with covers that look the part. They're not just stickers. We got our striped props. We have good sized motors and ESCs. The landing gear, check it out. Remember, we have functional springs in there, which help that landing smoothen out really nicely. And if you're going to land in grass, that's going to be really nice too. We also have nice plastic things like the side step down here. It's on both sides. We have a little pitot tube on this side. Our antenna's on the top. It's all there. I mean, it does take a little bit of assembly, more than a lot of e-flite stuff, but it's also a bigger airplane. It's not hard in any way. It just took maybe 30 to 40 minutes to slap it together, so in the time it takes to charge one battery. I'm extremely impressed with the flying characteristics of this. I didn't even have to trim anything up. I didn't think I did that good visually on the ground, but it flies so stinking good. Just for fun, let's just do this.
What's up? Oh yeah?
Yeah, might as well. I haven't flown it yet, so there's no fair comparison here, but just to look at it, I'm telling you guys, I'll talk more about this one in its own video, but I thought it was really strange that they chose to use all Phillips screws on this. I don't know why.
Which one?
E-flite.
Okay.
So all Phillips. It's almost like they are making it out of a different factory or something. Check out the windows though. If you're looking at scale details, there you go. You know, I think you're just getting more for your money on that one, clearly. And just the landing gear alone. So this one looks like it should almost be UMX or something. I don't know, there's something about it. It just feels, I think it's skinny.
It sits really low.
It does, but then also look at this. You just have a little spring, cheap style. I'm really surprised they went with that because they have the ability to not do that. And, you know.
Set it nose to nose.
You know, they have the ability, e-flite does, to do these really cool wing connectors, quick releases. They do really cool things on some airplanes, and then they just like screw that airplane. Like forget about the good things they do. And I don't understand. I feel with e-flite lately, I feel like there's so many inconsistencies between the airplanes. So yeah, just a quick little comparison, size-wise, and so they're very similarly priced. I just think that if you go plug and play with the floats, it's almost the same price as this plane. I think this one might be a couple more bucks. Just a quick little look. These are both going to be on the channel more down the road, but I just wanted you guys to see that I built them yesterday, the same day. This is my maiden flight. I haven't flown that yet, but when I'm quickly looking, even like the body of this one just looks better. This one has all those weird little machined machine presses all over it. They just stand out a little bit worse. And the landing gear to me are a big one, really, really big one. Plus the real windows versus stickers. Just at first glance, I'm kind of leaning pretty heavily toward this one. So anyway, more on this one later. Absolutely a home run. I'm loving taking a deep dive into some Hobby King stuff right now because you guys have requested it. I also like that they're allowing me absolutely full transparency on the channel. If they do work with us on something like the green jet that they sent, it had problems, right? It had a servo problem, it had a landing gear problem. We pointed out, he said, okay, we'll let our team know and we'll keep an eye out on this stuff. So I think it's really cool when companies are open to feedback, especially on a channel like ours. So good on Hobby King. We'll have this linked in the description box below if you want to check it out for yourself, and know that using that link to buy it for yourself does help to support our channel and our family at no extra cost to you. I want to say a massive thanks to God for blessing us with the time to jump in front of the camera and share this flight, this experience with you guys. And for life in general, I thank him for all of his blessings. I also want to say a massive thanks to our Patreon supporters because we couldn't do what we do as often as we do it without your insanely awesome support. Now guys, I'm going to jump into this shade here and cool off for a minute, but in the meantime, we'll have an awesome hand-picked video popping up right about now just for you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you there. Bye.